What is up, team? Chuck with TWR War Room. I'm back at you with another video. Guys, today is your Thirsty Thursday videos and your Lotto Pick Friday. And I gave out kind of the way I'm going to run these videos moving forward into 2024 because I wanted to have kind of a structure, not just dropping videos just to drop a video, man. I want to have some structure so people have something to look forward to. So definitely take a look at the X platform for the idea on how we're going to run these. But pretty much Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be chart focused, with Tuesdays more of a penny stock kind of growth focus, and Thursdays looking for those lottos so that we can make some moves and hopefully $1,000 or more on a Friday. But man, I got a great video in store for you guys. We're going to get in there. Thank you for all the TWR market warriors that came on board brand new in 2024. You guys know that our campaign is out there, man. We want to open the doors in 2024 to the financial future. And with TWR, you guys are rocking with the market warriors, man. We are a strong team. We're coming out of the gate swinging. I revamped the entire platform servers, guys. You can check it out. Let's go! At the end of the video, I'll have a little brief introduction on kind of some of the things that we got going on with the server and stuff like that. If you want to stay tuned and watch that, please do if you're interested. If you just here for the free stuff, I got you covered, man. But listen, the free stuff's good. The premium stuff is the shiz. I play around with that all the time, but it's the truth, okay? Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. And as always, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to War Traders War Room, baby. Let's get it right now.
In the traders war room, warring with the market every day. We on Zoom, never gonna quit. Ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude. Come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off here. You don't need to see my mug while we're doing this. You guys know I'm a real person. Chuck Fu. Keep the hats, the swag. Oh, by the way, TWR shop, man. Listen, we're up with Spreadshirt, guys. And we have a ton of lines now on our, merchandise, not just clothing, but we got a bunch of accessories. Over 210 items you can get the TWR logo and rock it out on, man. I got my granddaughter a couple onesies and stuff. I got some new hoodies coming. I got the beanies. We can put it on bags. I mean, it's fantastic. So definitely in the description are all the links to all the products and services that Traders War Room offers, and to include that Spreadshirts there. So definitely, if you want to rock out some TWR swag, please do so. You help me out, you help the server out, because all the money that I get from that, all the proceeds that I get from that, I put it right back into the server, which goes right directly to you to give you that edge for the trading and investing world. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen now over here. I've already done a scan for the highest probability lottos. Basically, I did a high volume scan with a percentage of wins here recently, and I have good fundamentals and sound technical TA goes along with it to give us high probability of success. So we're going to rock out some of these ones right here. I got the charts out. Remember, we're always going to look at the bird's eye view approach. You might notice my charts is a little bit different, okay? I'm using some EMAs and some moving averages, but I've added this volume profile. I've been using the volume profile for a while, but I really liking the volume profile right now. And the reason I like it currently is because a lot of the market, the way it's trending right now, is trending into these supply and demand zones. And supply and demand zones are really based strictly on support and resistance level, which of course we can correlate that directly to volume, price action, and momentum. So the volume profile gives us an understanding. Let's look at this just to break this down so you guys understand how the volume profile works, okay? You can see the high volume down here from trading and investing as we came out of this consolidation zone, right? And then we pop up, okay? And the reason why you see the spike so hard is not only did this pop hard, off of, good bullish move and stuff like that, but the volume up here was lighter, right? So it just kept going and boom, boom, boom. So as soon as you started getting that momentum going, it just had nowhere to go but up until it started to subside and you got into some buyer's exhaustion, which you can kind of see here with the increase into the volume here. Now, if we were to tank on this one and drop below this, right? There's really nothing holding us back to coming back down into this level to retest, because you can see the volume profile over here is a lot less than we have here, right? So that's how I read this. There's many ways you can read volume profiles. That's how I read, okay? I use it for me as a momentum indicator to kind of give an idea of, all right, if we were to close below this certain level, what's stopping us from a fallen knife or just a moonshot to the upside, right? And what usually comes in is the price action and volume that's associated in those trading areas between the levels, right? So if we were to tank here, we would come down here, and this would be the level where we'd be expecting to see some support come in for potentially a bounce back up to go retest these areas in here and see if we can hold, all right? If we start to break above this, we're looking for the breakout, but there's nothing much up here currently on this, at least on the 4-hour chart, that's stopping us from continuing to go, except for when we hit buyer's exhaustion. And then we'd be looking for increased volume profile from the levels, from the elevated levels. And then that's telling us that, hey, people are starting to get into this up here. They're starting to hit some buyer's exhaustion. We're probably looking for a little bit of a downtrend and slide coming. So that's the way I want you guys to kind of look at it. Definitely use it. If it makes sense to you, absolutely go ahead. You can see I got my high volume profile here, my blue line, of course, my low red line, and then my battle zone right here in the purple. So nothing's really changed on this one. First one up, this one, TCOM. We like this on the 4-hour chart. If we can hold this bullish push, right? The market's kind of been soggy, here recently, but this one actually pushed pretty decently today compared to some of the others. I mean, look at this right here, 36.64 all the way up to 39. So we had, a nice $3 push on this one. Now, I didn't catch this one because this one just took off and you almost missed it. Coming out of the beginning of the bell, right? But this thing was going really good. Now, if we go into, say, the 5-minute chart here, let's go ahead and look at this on the 5-minute chart. We can see this thing was an absolute stellar beast, and it had all the indicators that we're looking for. All those, the 5-3-1 method, right? We're looking for, 5 different stocks to trade, right? So maybe this one was one of the stocks, right? We got 3 reasons why to push to buy. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons why to push to buy. Where price actions above all of our moving averages that we pay attention to, our sub indicators indicating the bullish push. The only one that has you worried is the stock RSI, because as soon as we start pushing, right, we started being overbought almost immediately, right? And then you kind of saw a little bit of divergence here, because you noticed the divergence coming down. Even the MACD kind of came down, but we really didn't lose too much from here. We just kind of came into consolidation mode and then lost a little bit coming here. So this would have been a good area to take some hints from these areas to go ahead and go short off of this bullish push. But man, I wish I could get this one. But this one's definitely on the radar for tomorrow for sure. And what we can do is we can use this volume profile to give us our triggers for our plus up and plus down. So the battle zone, this purple zone, right? That's where we're looking at, okay? We're looking for the break above or below the battle zone and to push towards the high profile or below the low profile, right? Now, anything on breaking on the battle zone, we like the 5-minute chart. 15 minutes is best, right? We start to break to the upside, we're going to go ahead and go long and expect to push towards this one. We're not expecting it to break, but we're expecting to push towards where we should be looking to lock in some profits, at least trim, and moving the stop loss up, okay, specifically for trading options. But definitely at this price right here, I wouldn't be opposed to going ahead and getting shares long of this one and adding this to a 2024 portfolio if it's one of the stocks that you're into currently. Tripcom, as you can see right here, definitely it's something that people are getting into, and at this price it seems like a pretty decent buy. You can go in, start nibbling in, and get a position set out for 2024, and I got a feeling that you'll probably do okay. We could probably see the push into 45.50 relatively soon into 2024. I don't know about the 2x. We'd have to give this some more time and see what the due diligence says, but I do like this chart coming in here. So this is a good opportunity for a cheaper Lotto push, which could give us some dramatic move. I mean, we've seen the move here, right? We saw this $3 push here. I don't know if we could get the $3 push, but we could easily see if we get bullish continuation, we could see another $1.50 to $2 move to the upside. Not excuse me. Not really interested in this one. Carnival Cruise. I like this one. Let's go ahead and pull this one out into the 4-hour chart here. All right. This one, I'm liking this one. Now, Carnival is notorious, and I've been telling people this when we talked about Carnival back when it started popping over here, right? I wanted people to be cautious. So when Carnival Cruise start popping and start popping off, I wanted people to be very cautious because Carnival Cruise likes to pop. It likes to hit these elevated points and then it likes to drop. And I mean, we pretty much called it on the dime, okay? It almost hit 20 bucks and it popped down about back to the $15 area, right? That's pretty much what we thought it was going to do. Usually when you see the spikes up, it'll lose some steam pretty quickly. Came out of this consolidation zone and you got nothing but just a downward trend in here. Now, looking at this chart, this is prime setup that gets a lot of people mixed up, okay? They start to see this dippity dip here, and then they see this bottom tower of formation, and they see the bullish push off the bottom tower formation, and they think, oh, okay, we must have hit bottom, and now we're going to start our ascent to the upside. Not necessarily, okay? I don't want you guys to get, bull faked on this one, okay? We need to be able to clear these moving averages that we have. We need to be able to clear these with our further out time frames before we can accept the trend reversal, all right? So until we can clear these moving averages, specifically our longer moving average, all right? We got our short one here. We want to clear a longer moving average on a further out time frame. 4-hour chart is a fantastic chart to use for this particular one because it's not too far out but it's not too close either. So we're looking for the close above our moving averages on a 4-hour chart to give us the go ahead that says, you know what, we're probably looking for the trend reversal. We found the bottom at this particular time. We're looking for the push back up to go retest this area here and then look for the breakout towards the 20s. So we need to be able to do that first. Now, I'm not saying don't trade this, okay? I'm not saying don't trade this, but we got to be careful with this one, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this and we're going to probably put some triggers on this one, okay? We're going to look at this one. We got a double inside bar. This is a pretty good setup here. You can definitely see this right here. You got this one nice strength candle off of this bottom tower. And then we got an inside bar and an inside bar to that inside bar, right? So you're forming this pennant here. And I want to show you what I mean. So we'll bring this in a little bit. And if we were to pull out a drawing, let's go ahead and do a trend line, right? We're just looking here and we're just doing this quick. Okay. We're starting to form this pennant, right? And so now what we're looking for is we're looking for the break to the upside or to the downside to give us. If we break to the downside, we're going to expect a leg down, and we're expecting a leg down that matches this push here. So we're looking for a leg down that matches this push here, 17, about a 50-cent move to the downside. That's what we'd be expecting for our first leg to downside after breaking out of this thing. So we're going to go ahead and put some triggers on this one, and this will be one that we follow, that we pay attention to. This will be a good lotto as well. We can put a trigger here, but what I want to do is I want a little bit of historical, okay? I don't want to get faked out on a little bullish push, okay? I want to go up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I want it supported over here, all right? We could even go up a little bit more because it's supported with the candlesticks, and then we're just getting more meat and potato support. But right here is okay. So we're looking for this close above 1712 on a 15-minute chart. 5 minutes okay, 15 minutes best. Looking for a close above that one. And then we're looking for right there a close below 1672. So this would be our triggers. Now, mind you, pre-market, we may have to go back in here and do some adjusting, specifically if we get a gap up, gap down, something like that. We're gonna have to go in here and readjust. But for right now in this video, this gets us pretty good idea of what we're looking for as far as triggers to the upside or to the downside. And then all we're doing is we're looking for the push to the next levels. And basically off of the volume profile, here's our next level when we're out on this 4-hour chart that we're looking for right here. This would be the level where we got the start of the price of the volume profile, where we got significant volume profile coming in. You can see it right here, right? Nothing much, nothing much. This is common, right? And this is high, okay? And so we're looking for the push up to this one. We break, we're looking for the push back down here. And if we break below here, then we have to go further out to find our next level, which would be about there. right about there. 1587. We could even go off the bottom of this volume profile, right about there. 16 bucks, something like that. So that's about what we're looking at on CCL right here. You can see, wow, look at this one right here, man. Someone was dumping out. They were like, man, I've been in this long enough. I'm out. Boom. They had significant shares, I bet. So Snap, paying attention to Snap. Snap, again, another one that kind of came out of this bottom tower formation as well. We got some lines on here. Let's get rid of some lines. Let's clean this up a little bit. All right. So we like Snap. I'm going long on Snap actually. And the reason why I like Snap long is because I like the significant volume that we have to the upside. And it's supported, okay? So we do have, this one popped up and it was tight pretty much throughout the day. Now, when we look at it on the 5-minute chart, you can see what I mean. Snap did fairly well and it held its level. You didn't really give much back. And in fact, it pushed back up towards the end. So I do like Snap. We were in Snap for a couple weeks and we kept missing it. I think this might be the time to go ahead, but we want to go ahead and give ourselves some time on this one because we don't want to fall into the same idea that we did with Snap before. Now, of course, lottos, we can do day of, sure. But we want to go at the money in the money if we do day of, okay? Specifically, we're doing options. If we're looking for a swing trade, we can't go out the money with Snap too much, all right? Because we're not going to get a significant push. I mean, look at this price action here. You're like, man, that was a significant push. But really, look where we opened at. Pretty much we opened here, right? So 1573 to 1628. So we didn't even really move that much. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of noise here, but we didn't really move that much significantly, about $1 on this movement. Okay. So Snap doesn't move like some of the bigger names. All right. So we definitely want to go ahead and be cautious with this one on day trading, specifically lottos, but I guarantee they're going to be pretty cheap. If we look at options, in these calls, I'm bullish. So, we got this volume. These are the biggest volumes right here. 16, 15, 5. All right. Not bad. If we want to go a little out the money, okay. But these I don't think would really they're not going to give you much return on your investment. Well, maybe, we'll have to see what the Greeks say tomorrow, but you got Delta. If we got $1 push, I mean, you get a little bit of a nice chunk here, but this would be the one I'd prefer to go in right here, the $16 one. I like the volume, I like everything about it. I like the delta to theta ratio. This one, is already, if 1620, we're almost, 1620, what we need is just about 11 more cents to the upside, and we're already making money. Okay, so I like this one. This one be a little out on the money, or hang on, a little more in the money right here, right? And so, the further down you go, you got to pay more and stuff like that because the more you're going to make on a significant move. But these are the two ones with the volume that we like. If we're going to go out the money, we want to stay pretty tight still. And so I wouldn't go any further out than the 16.5 here. This would be a true cheap penny lotto if you did this one. This would be something, you take it at 10, right? You buy 10 contracts, $100, and you say, zero to hero on this one. So pay attention to Snap tomorrow. We got our profiles pretty much going up. Battle zone area, top, bottom, looking for the push. I'm bullish on this one going out. Now, I will be looking for the trade further out, looking at the 19th is where I'm probably preferring to go. And looking at different trades here, I'd probably be looking for the 16. Look, not much difference in the price range, really. Still got some elevated volume, but if we get the bullish push, this would be a nice move right here. 58 on the delta, 2 on your theta, and you got time to adjust and make tactical decisions. Not a bad trade idea right here. Here'd be a decent one as well. I wouldn't go too far out on this one either because, like I said, it doesn't move very significantly. But I like this one here. This one would be the one that I would go for right there. Marvel Technologies pushing up. Let's look at this one. 4 hour chart. Marvel looks pretty good. The difference between some of these ones, right? We saw the continuation of the push to the upside. Now, if we get an overall bearish sentiment market tomorrow, this won't be one of those that, of course, will end up seeing probably fall to the bearish market as well, right? It's just the way it happens. But we got some decent volume profiles up to the ups and even down here to support it as well. So I do like to push to the upside. I think if we get a nice bull market, Marvel has an opportunity to go ahead and break through the battle zone and go towards, retesting potentially recent highs. It'd be a nice little move right there too. About a $2 to $3 move to the upside. Decent little push on this particular stock. So I do like this one for a potential setup. And you can give yourself, we got an inside bar on this one as well. So we can go ahead and set some triggers as well. If we were going to do triggers on this one, we'd go ahead and come right off the wick. We want to go 59.12 for the bullish push to the upside. And we want to go ahead and set our bottom trigger just shy of the bottom wick right here. We'd probably go off of this main candlestick right here because it is supported, right? And so we go 57.92. So this would be our triggers for the push. Trigger to the upside, we'd be expecting, boom, we'd be looking at 61, 62 contracts. If we failed, we'd be looking down here. We'd be probably looking at the 57, 56 contracts, looking for the push and retesting the support levels down here. There's a lot of airlines on this one that are trending. We do got a pretty, we wicked out pretty hard. We came with a pretty tight doji, and we got some good profile to the upside. Okay, so UAL, I'm liking UAL for long positions here off the 4 hour chart. Yeah, I think this would be a decent one if we have a bullish market. You know what? Like I said, everything we'll have to pay attention to how we look in pre-market, specifically when we get those jobs reports. That'll be a real big tell right there. Okay. All of this is just speculation right now, but if we can get a bullish sentiment market, UAL would be a good trade to go ahead and hop in on the Lotto trade, because when it moves, it likes to move and it has the volume to handle it. Look at this. Look at all this, man. Has tons of volume to the upside. So definitely, absolutely, we can push, and you got this, and you got the support to help along the way, where people look to reestablish positions and things of that nature. LUV, I don't like it as much as UAL. Actually, I think they have a chance to probably push a little bit up, but it's closed pretty tight. It did reject down here, it rejected pretty good and came back up and closed pretty tight. I wouldn't be looking for a trade on this one. I know my buddy likes to trade this one a lot. This is one of those I would be buying shares of. I wouldn't be trading derivatives on this at all. If you're interested, you're bullish on the airline and the travel industries and stuff like this, LUV is a good one to establish a position in 2024. You probably can, specifically if the economy holds well and no recession happens and we hit targets and stuff like that, you probably can get a 2x on your return investment. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing can start going and attacking towards 50 if we get a nice bullish sentiment. So this would be a good opportunity for position long. It's not too expensive, and I do like it. I mean, we got some good consolidation zones up at the top. It's supported with some decent volume down here at the bottom. So I like this for the push to the upside over time. This would be a good share. Shop. I like me some shop, guys. I'm long shop, guys. I like shop. Oops, sorry. I like shop to the upside. Shop is a good trade stock. It likes to move. When you start to see the things, it likes to move. And right now we got a nice channel forming with some decent momentum, and we got some decent price action as well. I like this one. If we can get over this type of area, right? You see these lulls in this area. There's a good opportunity for a nice, get some volume, buying, and all of a sudden we just spike up, right? And then we'll start to see some buyers exhaustion and some consolidation, probably from potential rejection up here. But we can move very quickly through this level here if we start to get the volume pushed in. So you definitely need to put shop on your radar. And I do like this one for the push. So shop will be one of those stocks that I'll be paying attention to tomorrow. And in fact, I even have a long position already out on it, but I'm not afraid to take multiple long positions if I see the opportunity. Coinbase. We made some good money on coin today. Definitely it's a good day trading opportunity. We got all these got inside bars, man. I'm loving it. All right, we got a nice little pattern kind of forming here. Right again. Right, we got triangles. We like triangles. All right. We like triangles. Okay. What we're doing is we're looking for the break. All right. Looking for the break up, break down. If we follow this particular pattern here, so we broke down a little bit, we found support, we step laddered up one, step ladder up two, we could see the break to the upside and go retesting these previous levels. I don't know if we'll get back up here, anytime soon. Where are we at? I mean, I don't think we got the juice to go ahead and push almost 30 bucks, but we could finish pretty strong and we probably got a good case to potentially make a run for above our moving averages. We got to get the signal though. Okay, we got to get the signal. So we need some triggers. So I'd be putting triggers up here. I'd be putting triggers down here. And then I'd be putting intra triggers. So these would be triggers for swing trades. This is how I'd play this one. I put a trigger up here, right? That'd be a swing long. Trigger here. That'd be a swing low. And then I'd be looking for some tight price action based off of the second candle on this one. And I would go right here. So those would be the thing. I'd be looking for trigger above this one for positions long. Now, if we closed above this line, right, on the 15-minute chart, I'd be looking to potentially hold the trade through some volatility and look for the swing over the weekend, because I'd be expecting potentially a gap up and a chase towards our 50-day moving average here. But if we definitely can day trade it, if we trigger off of our internal trigger here, not an issue. If we start triggering to the bottom, I'd be looking for probably some of that downtrending pressure and probably looking towards the lower end of our volume profile where we should find some support and areas down here and probably pop back up. So that's how we'll play that one. So definitely I'm liking that one for a lot of coin, shop, and snap are really good ones. UAL too. I think Snap I like anyways, but I might be a little biased on that one because I like Snap's potential anyways. But UAL, Shop, and Coin are probably right now our best bets for some lottos going into tomorrow. DraftKings, not looking too bad either. Kind of got the downtrending thing. You're seeing kind of a common theme, right? We downtrended. We found support and we popped back up a little bit, but we wicked out pretty hard, right? I would not be surprised if a lot of these, as long as the job reports comes in and it comes in with bullish sentiment, since we wicked out of here, but we held current levels, we start to get the push to the upside. Again, inside bars all over the place. We're looking at those. Go ahead. Start putting our triggers, top, bottom. And all I'm doing here is with this, I'm just going off of the reason why I come down a little bit further past the wick is because if I have the opportunity to go into some full candlesticks or wick support, right? I am off of historical. Up here, the only thing really that's supporting this is here. But then we can come over here and see this. But I'm afraid if we push this up too much, this is where I would rather go, right? This would be ideal. And actually, that's probably where we're going to go. This is where I'd rather go because now we're looking at tables and good historical candlestick, what I call meat and potato areas, right? When you're looking at that, I mean, where's my no, no, there it is. All right, right. Meat and potatoes, okay? Meat and potatoes of price action. That's what we really want, okay? If if we play down here, probably can get in early, right? Maybe get lucky if we keep the trend. But up here, this is higher probability of success. Once we start triggering above this, we're looking at retesting and pushing from previous support, previous price action, and we're looking for the push back up to the upside. And plus, we got our lead on our moving averages. Merc skyrocketing. Okay. Be careful with this one. Notice up here. All right. Price action coming in, buyer's exhaustion. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a little bit of esteem and we come back to retest. So I am bearish on this one. I think a retest of 115 makes sense unless we keep the breakout going. Okay. We'd have to watch this one. I would not play this unless we broke 118. All right. If we break 118, then we're looking for potentially to break towards 120, right? If we can't do that and we start rejecting the higher 117s and to the 118s, then we're looking for that push back down to 115. We still keep all this that we moved relatively quick, but we give a little bit back, cool down a little bit, and retest some. So that would be one I'd be looking for to short play on. Roblox. Starting to form off of this dippity dip, starting to form a cup and handle. Okay. Got the cup here, got the handle forming. I like Roblox to the upside. Supported. There's also a lot of bullish news that's coming out of it. A lot of analysts are putting Roblox as one of their best hits. And at this price, I like it for shares long. All right. 42.66, not a bad area, I think, for Roblox to go ahead and get in. Should we have bought it back here at 38.13? Yeah, sure. Okay. I get it. But you know what? We can nibble in. And if we start to roll back a little bit, no issues. We dollar cost average in. So Roblox for me is more of a share buy. I'll play options on it though, off of a cup and handle pattern. I like that one. I'll take a gamble on it. So we'll be looking at this one tomorrow for potentially just a long play. We'd want to, of course, push out though. We'd be looking to 19 January calls and probably trying to stay in this range right here. Delta theta ratio is nice, volume's there. We'd be probably only coming in 10 or 20 contracts, so we can definitely come and slipping in and out. You can see that people are going way out the money on this one, and that one's the one with high volume because it's cheap. But we want to stay at the money, in the money, right? So we'd probably be coming here. If we wanted to do a cheap one, I always like zeros and fives, man. So I'd come in at this one. If I was gonna do an at the money play for a little bit cheaper, I'd be coming in here. But this for me, this is where I'd be looking to go ahead and make the trade right here. All right. Cheap play here, right? This would be more of the ideal higher probability play. Nokia doing shares long. We're not interested in options on this one, but we like shares long. It has a dividend. It's a good long investment. Hood. All right. So Hood, I think, has some downtrending pressure coming. And here's the reason. Now it could surprise. Oh, this is a gap down here. I thought that was a line. It could surprise, sure, but I don't think it will. Typically, it'll be a tell sign. If we get a bullish candle out of this bottom tower formation, then we could be looking for retest to the upside. We got to get confirmation before we make a trade on this one. We have to see what happens tomorrow's market, okay? If we start to trend to the downside and we start to break our lows here, right? And specifically this profile, because this is the one with the actual price action, right? We start to break these lows, we're looking for that downtrend pressure, probably back down to 10, maybe even 10.5. Okay. At least capturing a retest of this area here. All right. And it's supported. Okay. So we'd be retesting an area here. However, if we start to get the bullish push, then it would conform to the bottom tower candle formation, where you basically have a consolidation of candles in a range at a bottom The top tower works the same way as well. And you'd be looking for the reversal. Top tower, you always look for the reversal to the downside, which you can kind of see it here. Top tower, consolidation candles, multiple candlesticks in a tight range, right? Consolidating. And then you see the top tower, and then you see the downtrending. Bottom tower here, looking tight range, consolidation, potentially push to the upside. But we have to get the confirmation first. And I wouldn't be just going off of the sub indicators either. I want price action confirmation. Okay. I want volume. I want it to clear. I want it to clear this area here. So basically, I want it to clear above its moving averages and probably clear 1250 before I'm looking for the long play towards 13.5, 14. Roku, heard a lot about Roku today. It's downtrending though. So I don't know about Roku. Here's the issue with Roku, right? We're still making lower lows and lower highs, and then any way, shape, or form you look at this, it's a downtrend, it's a downtrending stock, okay? We haven't, what we'd have to do is we'd have to come back up and start retesting this area. Now, you don't need to retest the whole thing to look for the reversal, but essentially, I'll give you guys kind of how I look at it, right? This is something I learned back in like 2010, all right? When you're doing probabilities, okay? And it's kind of like a math thing. I love math too, all right? But it's like a probability thing. Let's go ahead and use a rectangle real fast. All right, we want as much price action as we can get in this rectangle, okay? And so we'll come up a little bit. All right, there we go. We got a rectangle here. Nice, good section of price action. We have this area here, all right? So what we're looking for, okay, is if we come out of here, we want to see basically half of from here to here cleared first. So all we got to do is put a line in the middle of this, right? And usually the line, I'm not even going to look at the price tags, but usually when you go to the line and you kind of eyeball it in the middle, it'll usually line up with majority of the price action, historically, right? And you can see we got nice chunks of price action here, right? We got chunks here, near misses, near touches, and then we got all this over here. So basically we're looking at 90.66, okay? So we want like 90.75 to be safe. We want to clear 90.75, 90.50 at least, okay? Before we can start to say, you know what? Potentially we have a trend reversal or at least an attack on our previous highs to see if we can start making a recent new high, all right? If not, then what we're doing is we're looking for the push towards this area. Rejection, most likely we're looking for the push towards this area first. All right. If we don't reject there, then we're just playing the step ladders up. And the step ladders are going to basically be about the same distance apart. Okay. So we don't reject here. We're looking for this part. All right. We don't reject there. We're looking for that part until we get our close above this line here. And then we can start to think, okay, we're probably looking for that push towards this large section of price action area here, right? For retesting. If we can't, then we're looking for that push to the downside, and we're looking for an eventual new low, which would push us to about 83. Because again, our distance from here to here is about what we're looking for our break back down to the downside. So about 83, $82. Sorry if that was a lot. A lot. You can watch the video back again, and I hope it made sense. But when you put the box here and you just do your 50-50 lines, all you're basically looking for is that attack on that 50-50 line, and you're looking for acceptance or rejection. If it rejects, you're looking for that push to the level, and usually the step ladder down or the next level is going to be the difference between the 50-50 line and the bottom level of the price action, which for us would be, we'd always put price action or levels at meat and potatoes, not on wicks, at meat and potatoes. So it'd be here to here, and we'd be looking for this distance to the downside for our next level of our support. Um, Fortinet. Ooh, this looks nice. Potentially, we got a nice little potential V-shaped breakout going on here. We could always fail, of course, but I do like the potential for the break to the upside. This one could have a nice $1 to $2 push. I think if we gave ourselves some time, $60 could be definite here in the makings of retesting this area here with a potential breakout. This one could be one that you could get into, and the company is good. I mean, this what Fortinet is a cybersecurity company, right? Something like that. Um, Hang on. There you go. What is this? Cybersecurity. Yeah, cybersecurity. Okay. Yeah. So that's hot. That's hot right now. So yeah, I like this one to the upside. This one could be the next snowflake. Could be next what's that other one? Uh I can't remember the name of it. It starts with a C, but Snowflake or the other one. It could be the next one, right? So definitely paying attention to that one. I like this one. This one would be a good one to potentially watch for a bullish push to the upside as well. It could get about $1.50, $2 move. Be a good one. NVDA, guys, we killed NVDA trade today. I posted it on the Discord. It was an absolute stellar move. But I do want to warn you. What am I seeing here? I'm seeing potential for some downtrending. Okay. We had all this price action move here. We downtrended, right? We had this price action here, but we couldn't break the previous levels. Okay. And then we traded to the downside. So right now we got some price action moving up, but styles tend to repeat themselves. We got, again, we got all this inside bar stuff, so we can day trade this one, probably get a nice little trade off of some bullish market, but we do got the potential for downtrending towards 470. So just keep that in mind, downtrending towards 470. So I will go ahead and come out on the limb and say I think that right now we're in a bearish pattern on NVDA until I'm proven wrong otherwise. And I think that, even if we get a nice little push and get some volume, I think that's just going to be short-lived. And I think we push back down and go retest these lower lows. Go retest these levels here and probably even fail them and come to the downside. I think people are just starting to take some bread off the table, starting to secure a little bit. Nothing bad against the company. They're just starting to secure. Bank of America flagging. Ooh, this would be a good one. This will be one we're gonna look to trade. Look at that one. I love patterns like this. This one's a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna put a rectangle on this one. You guys know I love my shapes, man. I'm just a big kid, guys. That's all. All right, flagging. All right, consolidation zone. Banks are hot right now. I like to push and the potential to the upside of break. It doesn't move too much, but you can make some money off of this one. Okay. You definitely want to give yourself some time. 19. Could see, could definitely make a little some decent money. They're relatively cheap. 35, would that do it? Giving ourselves, what is that, about 2 weeks? 35? Yeah, we could do that. Typically, because what you're looking at, if we were to break out of this area, right? You're looking at usually when you break out of areas, the same thing, right? You're looking for the breakout of the area, and then you're looking for a push to the upside with the same range that you were consolidating in. So if we were to really come in on this one and come a little bit tighter, right? Be a little more conservative with our price action, right? Come here, all right? And come there, right? Now I know we got some moves here, right? We got some moves there, but the main bulk of the price action is inside this lane. So you got what? What is this? 34.12, 32.97, 33, right? So you got about $1.12. you'd be looking for this range flipped up here, which will put us about right here, 35.50, maybe at the peak, right? Which would go in line with the call that we were looking at. So we'll be looking at that one. That one wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Meta. Again, I think Meta is failing right now. All of the key volume profiles to the downside. So I think even if we push tomorrow on a bullish day and kind of make some of this back, I don't think we have the juice right now to go reestablish and go, hey, we're gonna go attack this here. I think we might push and then we probably this would be a good candidate for a potential swing over the weekend to the downside, where I think we probably can see retest some metas down here, like 338. I think we could get a significant move to the downside of almost about, what would that be? About $4, $5, $6 to the downside. So yeah, meta short for me. I'd be looking more for the short play, especially if we pushed tomorrow and we didn't break any of these key levels here. I'd be looking for rejection and I'd be playing probably a swing short over the weekend. And pure storage. Pure storage looks like it wants to break out, guys. This popped up on a whole bunch of scanners that I was running, okay? Off of this big, huge dump here, it has recovered remarkably. And now we're back at these key levels. I think we got a good opportunity for the breakout of push here to 38, maybe even $39. So I'd be looking for the push up on this one. This could be a good Lotto one as well. PSTG, put that one on your radar. This one would be a good one for the push to the upside. So definitely paying attention to that one. All right, let's do a couple key stocks because I know you guys want to see some of the key ones. Tesla, what are we thinking? So looking at the chart, guys, you have to respect the chart. I'm bullish Tesla, but I might be biased. Looking at the chart, it's definitely screaming bear. Just to be honest, at least down to 230, at least down to 230. So you know, I'd be looking for the trade. You can trade Tesla day trading anyway, but looking at this trade here, we haven't found a bottom yet, and so you got to find a bottom first, and so the chart is signaling the pressure to the downside and a push towards 230 to go retest that area. So bearish on Tesla. Apple. Again, the chart is signaling the bear to the downside, but Apple's a little bit different beast. You know, we're down here at this level here where we're previously, we could find support down here. Most definitely with Apple. It's not if we were to break these key levels, there's not much down here holding Apple from pretty much a free fall. All right. So, but a lot of people, I think institutions will keep us from watching this thing just fall completely out of grace. Okay. So I think we find support here, and I'd like to see this bot back up to about 185 and kind of start trading in maybe a little consolidation range between 180 and 185 for a little bit before we figure if we can hold and break to the upside or fail and break to the downside. So paying attention to Apple. Microsoft. Did we already go over Microsoft? I don't know. Let's pay attention. Let's talk Microsoft. Consolidation zone. Look, man, we've been sideways trading for a minute. Okay. It is still downtrending to the downside, but we're finding every time we've come here, we found support. So until we break our support levels to the downside, we have to assume that once we get down this level, that this is the level of support. So we're looking for probably support catch and a push to the upside to go retest these. So we're still ranging out of here until we either get the break out of range to the downside, and then we're looking for, probably a pretty significant fall from grace as well, as our volume profile is really elevated up here, and we just got common volume down here. Ford. been talking, people have been talking Ford today. I still think Ford got some downturning pressure. Um, got an inverse cup and handle. Here's the handle, inverse cup, and we looking pretty rough. Even though they got some really good news, we're still looking pretty rough. I think Ford doesn't move too much, but we got a good case for, maybe a 50-cent move to the downside. SoFi. SoFi, bearish. You should be too. SoFi, below 8. SoFi back to this level. I'd be going short I'd be going short on SoFi. But once we hit this level, I'd be looking to probably start nibbling in some shares and getting some positions. You know, obviously we'd love to grab up shares at this price here, but we could start a position around this area, start nibbling in on any lower moving averages that we get. All right. And one more. You know what? I like this one. TJX. TJX. We pushed up pretty decently. I like TJX for the break to the upside, a retest. It held its level pretty decently. I think if we just put, I think if we just kind of just give ourselves a little bit, put the bottom line, a trigger, put some triggers on some price actions, trigger here, trigger there. Yeah, I like those levels. We break here, we're looking long. We break here, we're looking short. Pretty simple, straightforward. All right. All right, man. We went over quite a few stocks. Like I said, Tuesday and Thursdays are going to be mainly stock videos. Hope you got some value out of this. Hope you got something, something out of it. That's the main key, man. You guys always want to get something out of it. We got quite a few stocks that we're looking um, for some lottos and some things that are moving. Obviously, we'll pay attention to these in pre-market and see what happens with them. Before you guys leave, this is the time. The main part of the video is done. So if you're done watching, you got what you wanted to. Thank you. Hopefully you're a TWR premium market warrior, and I'll see you on the trading floor. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war. Those of you that want to check out what we got going on, please stay tuned. Bear with me for just a couple minutes and we'll go ahead and look at it. So just give me a few moments. Let me share my screen and we'll check it out real quick. Ooh, what did I do? I don't know. Oh, there I am. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So you guys see my screen here. All right. I want to take you to our website. All right. So, first of all, if you guys aren't familiar with the TWR website, we have a fully functional website. All right. You can check on all of our things about us, TWR classes, trading platforms, the mentoring, and our trading university. Okay. If you guys haven't paid attention to our trading university, we got a fantastic thing, man. It's like going into an online. Actually, let's go ahead and let's look at that real quick. Hang on real fast. I'll show you. Yeah. So you can go in here to this trading university and you can check out our online education. It's like going into a virtual classroom for an online education like you would at like to get a bachelor's degree, master's degree, except it's trading and investing, okay? Put a lot of time and effort into this. So it's a fantastic platform. All right. We got our other platforms that we all do, the Discord, the IM, the text messages, mentoring. We got that covered as well. If you need a little bit of one-on-one mentoring, we offer that. Okay. We do it Zoom just like we're doing here. And you get to record a copy and stuff like that. Um, Other than that, let's check out our upgrade platform. This is where you'll find our premium packages to our trading platforms. All right. So we are partnered with Upgrade. We like Upgrade Chat. Listen, I'm old school, right? So when I find places that give me good customer service, even if the percentage, Whoop, hit me up multiple times and they're like, hey, listen, man, I know you're paying like 2.9% on Upgrade Chat and blah, blah, blah. Right now we'll give you like 1% and all that stuff. But every time I've tried to use their customer service, man, it's been real quick, not very helpful, or they don't even get back to you. Upgrade Chat, man, they've been spot on. Every time I've had an issue, they've been right on it. I've always gotten feedback and they've always corrected it, man. That right there is worth the price of admission for me. Customer service is huge. That's why we get some of the best reviews from Traders War Room because we're old school, you know, and customer service is something that we really highlight. Here's the platform. Got all sorts of different stuff. You'll notice a few different things, okay? I dropped some prices on the penny stock and a text message alert. I dropped the prices a little bit, for New Year's. I wanted people to get into these, and I didn't want to rock the boat too much. And then I changed up our Discord. Okay, so now no longer is it just one access. Man, I added way too much to the Discord to just give one. So we got a tiered program. We got the basic, we got the pro, and we got the elite. And they're different packages. They all come with fantastic alerts and stuff. I mean, you can take a look right here. When you look at these, a lot of people don't read these things. I think they're important because they tell you exactly what you're getting with it, right? But you're getting all sorts of stuff. But the important thing is look at everything that we offer just at Traders War Room, just in general, okay? Whether it's pro, whether it's basic, whether it's elite, you're getting access to all of this stuff for Traders War Room, man. Listen, one of the things I wanted to highlight is this Prudential Wealth Management, okay? There ain't another server out there, right? Shy of being like a professional Wall Street broker that has in-house wealth management team. TWR has an in-house wealth management team. Now, does it cost a little extra? Yeah, because they're legit, series I think it's what is it for wealth management? It's the series 66, right? They got the legit, brokerage licenses to provide this stuff. So you gotta pay a little bit. But you can ask questions, you can get some advice, and our guy, he'll talk to you and give you some sound advice for free on the platform and hopes that you'll become a team member of his via the affiliation with Traders War. And I don't, all these other servers, man, that stuff's not important to them. They're looking at the right now. Okay. We're looking at the future. Like I said, 2024, man. We want to open that door to your financial future. Okay. Prudential wealth management, trading chat force, pop your investment feeds, dividend portfolio growth. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, guys. So when you come to Traders War Room, we might be elevated in price a little bit. But like I said, you got something for everyone, every style, and every budget. And it's one of the reasons why I put in the three tiers because 20 bucks, you might only got 20 bucks. I still got something for you, man. You got the 40 bucks. Hey, you're going to get the 20 buck plus the 40 buck, man. And if you can hold it and come through with it on the elite, man, we got you covered, man. You get everything that we offer, guys. So I just wanted to drop that there a little bit for you so you got some understanding of what's going on. And one more thing, I want to show you this. Look at this. Hey, this is our storefront. This is our storefront, man. I'm so happy with this, man. I was working really hard to get a professional storefront, right? Check it out, man. Got this on. I've got this on like bunnies and stuff. I bought this. I bought these. Um, oops. I bought different things for oh, hang on. What I get? I got onesies, right? Got the baby. bibs. What was it? I got her. We got plush toys. I got onesies. Where was the onesies? I don't know, but I mean, you can see you can put it on anything. Look at this, a lunchbox. Look at that. Caps and hats. Had the Christmas hats, mugs, cups. I mean, it's fantastic, man. I love it. Okay. I love it. Definitely exactly what I was looking for. Okay. So, if you're looking for something, you want to get your TWR swag, man, hook it up, man. Come check it out with us. Come show some love. And and I'll give you a tour real quick of the Discord so you can see what's going on with it. Maybe I can't. Hold on real quick. Let me uh let me do something real fast. All right. Check it out. If you've never seen the Discord, okay, understand my view is a little bit different than your guys's because I own the thing, right? So, but check it out. I'm gonna show you this right here. All right. This is our Discord, guys. So we have everything, okay? Professional Discord. Look at this. Everything blue is general. Okay. Come in as a free member, you get everything in the blue. All right. You get access. You can chit chat. You can chat. We got forums that go on. We got the Warriors Den where I got some people that are doing like some podcasts and stuff. Off topic rants. You can come there, chill and chat. We got a TW resource forum. Look at this. I like this one. Okay. This got reading material for trading videos, illustrations, stock terminology. You can come in here and use our TA bots as long as you have the access. To certain things. Some of it's free, so that you can use it and just be general. If you want to use the elevated stuff, you need to have access yourself on that one. But then look, everything in green is basic. Watch list, TA, real-time alerts, bonds and yields. Man, name another server that got bonds and yields uh alerts, man. TWR does, man. If you can trade it and make money, we got you covered, okay? Forex, dude, Forex is killing it right now. If you guys aren't trading Forex, man, you guys are missing out, man. I know people are a little intimidated by it because they don't understand it, but dude, currencies are where it's at. Crypto got you covered, man. Sweet 16, I created this the other night, man. Basically the highest, the Sweet 16 stocks, the ones everyone's looking at, man. I got the signals for you guys that comes in, okay? I did all the work for you. You just got to follow the bouncy ball. Signal comes out, you look at the chart. If it makes sense, you trade, you make money. Future signals, index, ETFs. I got all the feeds too, man. You don't have to go nowhere else, man. I got the good feeds here. All these guys, all the information coming into the thing. Then we go on the orange, man. This is where the pros at. We got the proprietary algorithms, inside outside bars, swings, all this stuff, man. These are all algos that we created with TWR, man. We got machine learning, artificial intelligence that are like doing the work for us, that we put the parameters in. So it trades like us, right? Except for it doesn't sleep and it never stops to try to be better and stuff. That's the machine learning part of it. It's trying to be better and replicate consistently over and over again, right? And then we got, of course, the options, man. Swing trades, day trades, leaps, stocks, crypto, forex, sports betting. Again, now you get into the elite. Okay, we got the pro floors where I have these managed by trusted TWR market warriors. Man, these guys are in there every day, killing it, guys. We got the pickers, we got the snow gang, we get the law dogs. This is me and my battle buddy. We got some training that we had that I gave to free to the elite people. Got challenges, right? We got a live train. Look at all the live trading stuff that we got. And then we got the flow bots. Look at all this, man. We got all the flow bots from Tradie Ticks hooking it up, man. Hooking it up, all this. And then, of course, the creme de la creme, man. These are the special alerts, man. These are the guys, right? These are the ones that everybody be wanting to have on their server, man. We got them on TWR, man. Traders War Room, baby. Options, boom, stocks, futures, and of course the admin stuff is me. But yeah, man, something for everybody, guys. I got you covered, man. I told you guys, not leaving you hanging. Got you guys covered, man. If you become Traders War Room, dude, you become part of the TWR Market Warrior, become part of the family, man. I got you covered over there. And we're only getting stronger. We're only getting better. And I told you guys, man, one of my goals is I want to take TWR with a banner. I want to walk up to Wall Street with some market warriors behind my back. And I want to ring that bell at Wall Street. I don't care if it's the opening bell or the closing bell, man. I want to ring it. And that's a goal of mine. And hopefully we can meet that goal in the next 5 to 10 years. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to stop till I can. I'm not going to stop doing it. That's the part with the goal. Not going to stop until hopefully I can get there. But I need you guys' help, man. I need you to become part of the team. So quit wasting that money. It's not making money. Join TWR. Be an engaging TWR market warrior. Be a bull. And like I said, man, I'll see you when that market bell rings on the trading floor. And as always, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war, man. Let's go out there and make some money, guys. All right, you guys have a good night, man. I've talked long enough, showed you everything I got to show you. It's time to go to bed, time to wake up tomorrow, time to make some money. Tomorrow's going to be $1,000 day. Let's do it. All right, team, that's a wrap. Check out TWR's platform and come get some. Remember, scared money don't make money. You got to have a plan and a strategy. Got to be able to control your emotions. Stay calm, cool, and collected. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war.
In the traders war room, warring with the market every day we on Zoom. Never gonna quit, ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude, come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors and we can share the same pot. I woke up and went to war in my tank top. Thanks, Pops, he a analyst, a veteran. And we ain't hating on them other dudes, we better than. I was down and then I learned about leveraging. And after that, I ain't never went red again. Green, right? It ain't bad, it just seemed like something wrong with you if you say we ain't tight. Get in and get out before you think twice. Let's have a toast, you bring the drinks and I'll bring ice. Defeat's nice in the traders war room. What you wanna do in the traders war room?